Welcome back. We are here on the Star Rail in our little train car, and it is the start of a new, well, new banner, but a new version actually. I think 1.1. There she is, Silver Wolf. I definitely would like her. All right, we have our news here. Let's take a look at these though. The notices, nothing there. Contract 0. Oh, Quantum Silver Wolf. Oh, is that Asta? Oh yeah, nice. And Serval. And Dan Hung. This is just her weapon, her light cone. She gets a companion mission, presumably. Okay, we have an event. Star Hunt game event. Join to obtain the light cone before the tutorial mission starts. The Nihility. It's limited time. Up through mid-June. Okay. I need to get my trailblazer level up though if I want to actually participate. Sounds like this, oh wait, no, this is a permanent event. I was gonna say this sounds important since it's investigating their involvement on the in the attack on the base. All right. Anyways, let us also. I have plenty of passes. Let's go ahead and make the warps. Or I suppose I should try her first, actually. We sort of already did, but it'll be a refresher. Let's see. Inserts new weaknesses into enemies, reduces enemies' defense and type resistance, applies multiple debuffs to enemies. Nice. New weaknesses. Makes it easier to actually break enemies then. That's kind of cool. Use technique, sure. Though there's no enemy here. Oh, there it is.
What? Trickier to crack.
All right then. Let's start off with your single target. See how that goes.
Let's make it quick.
Okay. Oh, haven't used you, I don't think. Though I have you, I think. Hey, leave her alone. All right, let's try Impair.
Time for a fun.
So now he has a new vulnerability, though I'm not sure which one of those it was. Let's heal her.
Good as new.
Oh,
This
and
combat needs optimizing.
this is the one that would always would cause them to disappear, wasn't it?
This is double speed.
Yeah. I could have sworn that attacked multiple. Maybe not.
Time for a fun.
Let's go.
There might be
Not
misremembering her abilities from the start.
Nap time.
All right, let's impair you more.
Time for a fun.
This is our chance. Yeah.
Oh, let's see what your
Just
ability
in time.
is.
Just a little something. Think nothing of it.
You just blew the
Much
teddy
better.
bear.
buzz.
Now he has the weakness, quantum.
Time for a shot.
Quantum weakness.
Nap time. Can I have
Alright,
fun
let's
this time? This
try that
combat
again.
needs optimizing. This is double speed.
Nice. And we've already have used all of you. No point in doing those there. Yeah, I must be misremembering her abilities a little bit. Though perhaps it's actually either an Eidolon ability of hers or one of her traces that makes her AoE target things. No. Yeah, I must be misremembering. Still, I still want Silver Wolf. Got a perfect timing. All right. And one more set for today. Nope, no 5-star. Ah, we got another Serval though. Nice. Wait, no, I have another 10. But still no 5-star. Dance, dance, dance. Sounds fun. Oh, and we got another Asta. Very nice. I do like Asta. Helps being voiced by Mona. Alright, let's upgrade your guys' Eidolons. Echo Chamber. Basic attack deals a lightning damage equal to 60% of the basic attack's damage to a random enemy adjacent to the target of the basic attack. Nice. A little bit of AoE there. Star sings sans verses or vocals. Oh. What is there without the verses or the vocals, though? When using skill, deals damage for 1 extra time to a random enemy. Nice. I don't remember what her ability is off the top of my head, but at least not yet. All right. Now let's look around the parlor car, shall we? There's Pom Pom. There's a Omni synthesizer. Hey there, Himiko. Don't mind me, I'm just looking around really quick. Yeah, I can't go out there. Not yet, at least. Oh, and... well, Young. Let's talk to Himiko.
What do you think? Does the Astral Express look the same as you imagined?
It's actually a little nicer, perhaps. As I expected, it looks like a train.
Everyone on the Express is a passenger.
Yeah.
We're all heading towards an unknown destination. Like we're traveling together.
Wait, as in the engineer hasn't told you where we're going, or legitimately don't know?
Maybe that's why the Trailblaze chose such a look. Oh, right. March and Don Hung should both be in their rooms right now.
Oh, I'll go say hi to them.
You can go look for them. You youngsters should get along well.
Are their rooms fun?
Oh, you know young people. Their rooms always reflect their personality.
Yeah,
You can go and have a look around.
sounds like a plan to me.
Also, don't mind Pom Pom's antics. They're actually pretty interested in you. It's just that we haven't had new passengers on the Express for a long while.
That's fine. I like Pom Pom well enough. I'll like them even more if you know, they give me Silver Wolf.
All right, I won't steal Pom Pom's thunder. If you have any questions, just go ask our conductor.
Of course. First, though,
Oh, it's you. How do you feel?
I feel fine. Do I know you? Have I talked to you before? Full of energy.
Great. Looks like your stamina is really quite special. In any case, I have to thank you for saving March.
Aw. Of course I'd save March. March is sweet. You guys saved me, too. I couldn't just stand by and watch.
It's good that you think so. Someone with that mindset and the actions to back it up, that is the true meaning of the word hero.
Yeah?
However, as long as the Stellaron is still in your body, you should be careful what you do. I don't know if Himiko and I can suppress it again.
Wait, you're not the guy who came with the cane, are you? Could have sworn he had a different name.
But I won't bore you any longer. So much happened at the space station, you must be tired.
Yeah, well, probably.
There should be some time until the next warp jump, so feel free to walk around and familiarize yourself with the environment.
Will do. Well, Yang. Yeah, maybe he is the same guy. I'd have to go back and watch that again. Let's play some chess. I love chess. I guess let's talk to Pom Pom.
Here already? I was just engaging in pleasantries. How can I help?
Well, you can tell me what you are exactly. Oh, or this. Where's March 7th's room?
Oh? Why are you interested in her room?
Because she's my friend. I want to go say hi and see her room.
Ah, Pom Pom remembers Himiko saying that you saved her. Very brave.
You sound sarcastic.
Very foolhardy. But that is what a trailblazer should be like. March 7th's room is in the express sleeper compartment. She's
Ooh.
always running around, so she might not be there.
Well, I'll go take a look and then I'll find her. What about Don Hung?
Don Hong's room? Oh, you mean the archives.
He sleeps in the archives?
He's just sort of living in there, I guess. I can't be bothered getting him out. March 7th's room is right next to the archives.
Oh,
you
whoa.
can visit him on the way.
Perfect. And is that a phonograph? Wait, where? That?
You recognize this as well? Himiko always likes to bring back weird junk and try to fix it.
I mean, phonographs are ancient technology relative to you guys. Well, they're kind of almost ancient technology relative to us.
That also got modified a bit.
That's all my questions for today, apparently.
Pom Pom still needs to prepare for the Express's warp jump. You can look around the place yourself.
I would love it if you would show me around, though. And you look so happy and angry at the same time.
No matter where you go on this train, Pom Pom will always have my eyes on you.
Ominous. Yeah, there's a phonograph.
Himiko likes using the phonograph a lot. She says it can play melodies from the past. Welt likes collecting these jet black discs. It seems like they could be antiques. He'd be very happy if you could bring a few back.
If I find any records, I'll gladly play them. If we're lucky, maybe we'll have something from like the 80s or the 70s. Oh, it's a full album too. That's cool. Use the phonograph to change the music when on the Express. By exploring various worlds, you can obtain new records to unlock new tracks. Let's, try the game is on. Not bad. Something a little more relaxing, though. Oh, it's the one we were listening to on the space station all the time. The other one we were listening on the space station all the time. Ooh. I like this one. Fun. Gotta wait. Just looking for items. Ooh. Nice little sailboat picture. And a little wooden doggy. Definitely don't want to open the door. I hope they have safeties there. Presumably a March 7th room.
There seems to be the sound of electronic equipment.
Oh, it's the archive. It's me, Stell.
It's you. The door's not locked. Come in.
I mean, this might be your room, but it's also the archive. I feel like it's a public space. Ooh, wow. That's cool. Showing orbits, presumably. Do you not have a proper bed? Just a mattress? Or maybe it's more of a, futon. Some of the words are barely legible, and illustrations faded beyond recognition. It would take many moons for one to decipher the contents. Bookshelf, of course. We have too many books. You know, once we catch up, that would be a good use of our time. Just reading books.
Can I help you?
Just saying hi, looking around.
Feel free. This is open to everyone on the Express.
That's what I thought.
While many of the roads that Akivili traveled along no longer exist, I think it's still meaningful to record our adventures as current passengers of the Express.
Of course.
I enter the collected data into the Archive's databank. I try to catalog the people and places the Express encounters, and compare and contrast them with the existing records.
Makes sense.
Do you see the terminal over there? It can be used to view information already stored in the databank. Do give it a go.
Oh, I wasn't able to interact with it before, but sure. Oh, the databank stores various information collected during trailblazing expeditions across the universe. Open the character screen. View character details. In the databank, you can view each character's story and voice lines. Oh, of course. Rachel Chow. Just like Genshin. And then a few story things. A girl who boarded the Astral Express. They chose to travel with the Astral Express to eliminate the dangers posed by the Stellaron. The High Elder of the Vidyadhara, who is also known as the Healer Lady on the Luofu. She uses her unique medical science and the medical treatment that can only be provided by the Vidyadhara dragon race to save lives. Oh, you're a dragon. A water dragon, but cool. Sounds like you belong in Dragon Maid. And not indexed because I don't have them. That's cool, though. You can see a record of every character that's been released so far. Yanqing. I like your design. General Jing Yuan's retainer. Gifted swordsman who hasn't even come of age. No one can best Yanqing when he holds a sword in hand. You basically sing, Cho. Alright. And an archive of the Aeons. Nice. People know very little about these mysterious existences that stroll through the vast stellar sea. Limited by inherent capacities of cognition, intelligent life forms can only faintly discern that aeons tread upon paths imperceptible to immortal beings and execute unfathomable powers via some form of belief. And legends passed down through word of mouth, the aeons became the embodiment of highly condensed philosophical concepts in the end. If anyone can tread on a path ruled by an aeon, they will be inundated by a distant sensation, like being struck by a glance from light years away across the galaxy. Many believe that this is the only connection that aeons and mortals can ever have with each other. They're somewhere between gods and eldritch horrors, cosmic beings. Seems like, alright. I won't bother reading through all of them right now, but if any names come up, I can always look at them. Akavili seems like a good starting spot, though, since, you know, he is our guiding aeon. Countless shooting stars streak across the night sky. If you can pick the right one, it will carry your wish to thousands of distant worlds. There are 3 directions on the compass of destiny: the unknown, the known, and the unknowable. They can tolerate the unknown, but will never bow to the unknowable. Akavili left the isolated world of Pagana and continued to expand the unknown edges of the universe, trying to find an endpoint to the Tree of Existence. Unfortunately, Akavili's destiny was abruptly ended due to an accident. Right, so Akavili is dead, presumably. Can I go back? I want to look up the Tree of Existence, whatever that is. Cancer of all worlds. That sounds important. Various factions had started to notice a phenomena since a specific time. A vague, imperceptible matter was disrupting the flow of imaginary energy along the interstellar routes created by the trailblaze. Like a mountain climber meeting a cliff or a long-distance ship encountering tsunamis and whirlpools, interstellar travel changed from being unobstructed to being dangerous and unpredictable. This phenomena is remarkably aggressive. It continues to encroach upon neighboring worlds in the form of a mysterious object, the Stellaron. Oh. It keeps spreading all over the universe like a cancerous growth, leading the Interastral Peace Corporation to call it the Cancer of All Worlds, and warning interstellar travelers not to take it lightly. The worlds swamped by the Cancer of All Worlds were soon beyond saving, and very few people survived. There are many speculations regarding the cancer, and most are related to Nanook the Destruction and the Antimatter Legion. These cosmic destroyers often seemed to appear together with Stellarons. We do not yet know if these occurrences are related or only coincidences. Honestly, the exact nature of what this is, though, is a little vague. Too many concepts that we don't have firmly defined quite yet. But it is interesting to know that we are related, our existence, the Stellaron, to this Cancer of All Worlds. See, entry for Cancer of All Worlds. Damn it, I wanted more. All right. Let's go say hi to March. You knock, but there's no
The
response.
door is unlocked. Should I go?
Yeah, why not? Just a little peek.
Just one look should be fine, right?
Yeah. March wouldn't mind, would she? Is that a giant pom-pom? That's great. March 7th's desk. You fail to see anything that resembles a diary. I wasn't looking for a diary. Those shirts seem a little small for her. Are they for pom-pom? I don't quite understand why The mirror doesn't reflect your appearance. Maybe it only wants to show March 7th's. Oh yeah. That or the game developers didn't want to program the mirror to reflect us. This is a shy, full-length mirror. No matter how much you fiddle with it, it won't move. I don't quite understand why March 7th has bought this mirror. Wow, she has quite a few pictures of Himiko there. And one of Asta.
Make a choice I won't regret. Reach the future.
After staring at it for a while, you realize that the memories on this wall aren't just your adventures. Oh, there she is, with Danhung. It's kind of creepy, man. How did you manage to shoot from some of these angles? I mean, what photographers will do for the perfect picture. Pretty sure some of the pictures on this wall have been captured without a camera. Not even March 7th is there. What a mysterious photo wall. The photos on this wall flash and blink, filled with memories of your adventures. Yeah, okay. A little teddy bear. This velvet blanket is soft to the touch and feels comfortable. Sitting on it feels just as comfortable. Not sure about sleeping on it, though. This cozy rest area is stark contrast to Danhung's sparse floor bed next door. Yeah, it really is. March 7th's bed. It's not very tidy. I mean, it's decently tidy, at least compared to Danhung's. Half of it is neatly made, and the other half not. Oh yeah, I suppose so. Several photos are casually strewn on the duvet. Alright. And the pom-pom toy. Conductor Pom-Pom's doll. It's a bit faded. Looking at it leaves you feeling embarrassed. Doesn't have any clothes. That's what those are for. Oh, actually, they're actually too small for him, I think. So that's what it looks like without clothes. Alright. Let's go find March.
Hi. Hello.
Yeah?
Attention all passengers. Attention all passengers.
Yes, Pom-Pom?
The express is about to conduct a warp jump. All passengers, please gather at the main hall.
Oh, I want to look around more.
I repeat, the express is about to conduct a warp jump. All passengers, please gather at the main hall.
I am a rebel. Door's locked, but there's a peculiar scent of coffee coming out of the room. Ah, gotta get in. Gotta get in. Damn it. Door doesn't even move an inch. It's as if it's glued in space. Alright. Looks like there's nothing for us here. Fair enough. Oh, there's March 7th. Well, how are you doing? Anything new
This
to
is
say?
your first time experiencing the warp jump, so a little discomfort is
Now that
unavoidable.
I think about it, I think he is the guy who had the cane.
If you're really anxious about it, I can stay here and have a chat with you.
Because I think they called him Mr. Yang. And sure. Let's talk about our companions.
About everyone on the Express? Who would you like to know about?
Everyone. Himiko.
She's the owner of the Express. We
Oh.
joke around calling Pom Pom the conductor, but everyone knows Himiko is the boss.
Actually, I did not know that. I'll be honest, I kind of thought you outranked her based on how they were talking about you. Or that there was some other mysterious boss, or that there was no boss. I did not expect Himiko.
It all started with her encounter with the Astral Express, and they haven't been apart since then.
You mean with the train?
She's extremely passionate, like a burning sun. However, she remains mysterious most of the time. Once in a while, you feel that she's burning herself out, trying to accomplish her dream.
And what exactly is her dream? Following in Akavili's footsteps?
Only someone like her is worthy of the Astral Express. I think Himiko's vision of her whole life revolves around a very important dream.
So the Astral Express already existed. She didn't build it. Was it built by Akavili, perhaps? I don't think they said that. Also, it's a little weird to think about that since Akavili is basically a god. Though I suppose something that's a little unclear. Sometimes it sounds like the Aeons, some of the Aeons at least, started as mortals before ascending. Unclear, though, if that's the case. What about Pom Pom? What's its story? Oh, look at it waddling. That's adorable.
To be honest, I don't know when Pom Pom appeared. I think it was before I came to the Express. No, wait, maybe it was after. Pom Pom is like the spirit of the Astral Express. Whenever anyone on the Express needs help, they will appear immediately. It would be ill-advised to underestimate them.
Don't worry, I won't. So, tell me, whose idea was it to put Pom Pom in the little conductor's outfit? Because it is absolutely precious. I love it.
Pom Pom is terrifying when they get angry. Yes, it's terrifying.
I actually really want to see it, though. I swear it would be precious. What about Dan Heng?
Dan Heng is a lonely child. He may appear distant and cold, but his heart is kind. Perhaps he's the way he is today because he spent so much time on the run. Sometimes he reminds me of myself when I was young.
I see.
He used to work at the Xianzhou. We don't know what he's running from. He once told me that he didn't know either. All he knew was that something was chasing him and that he had to run.
That's a little ominous and kind of scary, actually.
So he boarded the ship of a troupe called the Morning Actors and escaped the IPC. After a while, he made his way to the Express, and he's stayed here longer than anywhere else.
I did notice the spelling of mourning there. I wonder what those actors were mourning.
Don't worry. No matter who or what wants to hurt Dan Heng, we won't let them.
Good.
Those who dare attack members of the Astral Express should be prepared to suffer the wrath of me and Himiko.
Judging what I saw, that is quite the threat. What about March 7th?
Did Himiko tell you about March 7th?
No.
She was trapped in ice, floating
Yikes.
through space. We happened upon her and rescued her.
I'm surprised she's alive.
It was a unique type of ice known as six-phased ice, a substance that adheres to imaginary law, meaning that external forces cannot change its form.
Okay.
Whoever sealed her inside the six-phased ice no matter who it is, did so either to protect her or banish her. I believe she had been floating through space for some time.
Damn. Oh, I'm so sorry, March. What about the Stellarons? That's the thing I really want answered.
It's impossible to trace the origins of this phenomenon. When it's observed by humans, or should I say, as it begins to affect the physical world, it's already too late to reverse.
Right, I'm sorry. I care about that, but Pom-Pom spraying the plant. I love it. Let me reread that though, just so I don't miss it. Possible to trace the origin of the phenomena of Stellarons when observed by humans, or should I say once it begins to affect the physical world, it's already too late to reverse. Wait, are you talking about the cancer of all worlds or Stellarons? I mean, they're related, it said in the archive, but didn't say they were the same thing. It just said that Stellarons appear to manifest around those areas affected by the cancer of all worlds, I think.
It's like a sudden storm that appears on a calm ocean. This phenomenon causes the smooth journey through the expanse to be filled with dangers. The mechanism whereby this mutation and corrosion spreads is the Stellarons.
Oh, so you're saying the Stellarons are the source of the cancer?
It promulgated rapidly, like cancer cells. So, the International Peace Corporation named it the Cancer of All Worlds.
Okay, and what exactly does it do to the, material world? That is another question. Like, it's an ominous name. Something imaginary energy. That's about all I got, though. What about the Antimatter Legion?
They are the army ruled by the Eon of Destruction, Nanook. As Nanook's followers, they stand against all life and civilization and execute the will of destruction, disseminating chaos and calamity.
Fair enough. Now, presumably Nanook isn't actually commanding them itself. I mean, we did just see that Eons and mortals don't really communicate, not truly.
Their actions cannot be explained by reason, because their only motivation and purpose is to destroy.
Right. What about Fragmentum?
Fragmentums are a phenomenon of corrosion. The mainstream school of thought is that Stellarons catalyzed the appearance of Fragmentums. All matter and space that comes into contact with the Fragmentum will be turned into Fragmentum creations.
And what are Fragmentum creations?
However, you don't have to feel too burdened. At the very least, the current state of the Stellaron in your body is very stable and will not cause distortion to the outside.
Yeah, it seems that was Kafka's and Silverwolf's goal. All right. Thank you very much, Young. That was actually quite helpful. March?
There you are.
Yeah, here I am. Good to see you.
Wait, this is your first trip. So that should be double the excitement, right?
Maybe even triple. But tell me more about this, you being frozen in ice for an unknown amount of time. That is amazing. I'm ready to go.
That's the spirit. I was excited the first time I experienced a warp jump too, but I'm used to it now.
I think Pom-Pom is trying to hint at me that... I think he's definitely trying to hint something here. It's like, are you quite finished yet?
Don't worry, you'll get used to it too. And before you know it, you'll be a mature and dependable passenger just like me.
Why, thank you for your vote of confidence, March.
The first step is to grab a hold of the root cause of your anxiety.
You can't just grab something like that.
Well, it is a little abstract, but basically you just need to pinpoint what's bothering you. The second step is to focus all your anxiety on that point.
Is this some sort of mumbo-jumbo about transferring consciousness?
This is
science! Don't get distracted. Focus.
Deep breath.
Now for step 3. Yank out that anxiety and cast it away with all your might.
Oh, March. Come on. That's just using psychological suggestion.
That doesn't mean it won't work. The best method for relieving anxiety is the one that works, right?
Fair enough. That's actually true. There's Himiko. Did Danahung not come over here?
What's wrong? You look like you were about to say something.
Just saying hi.
Oh, I think I know what you're going to ask. You've come to the right person.
What was I going to ask? About the Express.
Ooh, you want to know more about the Express? I'm glad. After all, it's an important companion of ours.
You guys are talking about the Express as if it's a living being. Is that accurate? What's the history of the Express?
The Astral Express was a tool created by Akivili the Trailblaze, who
So
used it
Akivili
to transport
did
themselves
create
and the
it.
Nameless across the galaxy. It is rumored that there are other vehicles like it, but the Express has no such records.
Wow, so made by an Aeon.
When I found the Express, its memory had been severely damaged, with much of its valuable information lost. All I know is that the Express is an aspect of creation built by Akivili themselves and used to travel the cosmos.
Fascinating.
As for how it was built and how it was damaged, I do not have an answer.
So where's it headed?
The Express is traveling on a route that the Trailblaze once embarked on. The names of some destinations have been lost, but the first and final stops were both at Pagana, Akivili's home world.
So Akivili was a mortal at some point before becoming a Aeon. And then later, as an Aeon, died? And so whenever someone says the Trailblazer also, they're talking about Akivili, it sounds like.
We speculate the Astral Express started its journey from Pagana, stopping at each destination along the way before returning there for its next journey. However, the appearance of the Stellaron has caused a delay at each stop.
Right. And what's the source of the Express's power?
There's a legend in the galaxy. The heart of Akivili themselves lies in the core of the Astral Express, providing it with the power to travel between worlds. But I found no evidence of that aboard the Express.
And do we have access to all of it? The bowels, every secret of the Express? I somehow doubt that if it was created by by Akivili.
Besides, the Express existed before the Trailblaze fell.
That's
There's no
true,
way
yeah.
they could have had two hearts, right?
Maybe.
However, it is likely that the Express possesses some sort of mechanism to transfer power from the Trailblaze. It wouldn't be possible with a normal Path Strider.
And about Akivili themselves.
The fallen Eon, deceased Trailblaze. Their passing is still a mystery, but of all the known Eons, Akivili was the closest to mankind.
So, what all is known about Akivili?
In the databank aboard the Express, it is recorded that they walked among the mortals, adventuring, fighting,
Okay.
and celebrating with them. Although they were an Eon restrained by the Prima Mobile, Akivili enjoyed a freedom similar to us mortals.
So he didn't start out as a mortal, but they were able to communicate with and, well, interact with mortals. Interesting, even though we've heard that the other Eons generally can't, or at least choose not to.
They were different from most. But their passing came so suddenly that it was thought they were killed by another Eon. I don't believe that to be the case.
Maybe we'll find out in old Herta's simulation. What about the galaxy?
The galaxy is endlessly vast. I wouldn't know where to begin, especially when you
Fair
ask me
enough.
like that so suddenly.
It is a very broad topic. Let's say about its nature.
I've been to many different worlds, yet I still know very little about the galaxy, simply because it's too vast. As for its nature, there are a few theories that I can share with you.
Please do.
The most popular is probably the cosmos tree theory, proposed by Xandar, emanator of erudition and the first member of the Genius Society. He compared the galaxy to an enormous imaginary tree with its leaves
Oh.
being individual universes.
The tree of, I forgot what they called it. The tree of something. Yeah, the one I was looking for an entry about on before.
Therefore, only eons who draw their energy from the imaginary and emanators who are blessed by eons can travel through the spaces filled with imaginary energy. That's why planets where civilizations exist are so similar. However, the theory has its flaws. Elias Salas, the 56th member of the Genius Society, invented remote detection, disproving that the imaginary is unique. This shook the foundation of the cosmos tree theory. There are other theories as well. The stretching theory, the heat torch theory, and the parallel imaging theory. The Riddlers claim the galaxy is just a dream, and IX's followers seem to like that claim.
Man. This world, this universe is crazy. Kind of curious about all these different theories. So about the eons.
Eons are the most mysterious beings in the galaxy. All we
Right.
know is that they ascended from the form of intelligent beings.
Okay, there it
As
is,
for the
yeah.
how and why, even the geniuses over at the Genius Society haven't the slightest clue.
Right. So he did start out, well, she didn't say mortal, she said intelligent. But I feel like she's implying that they ascended from mortal beings. Which is fascinating. Presumably Akavili, with how close they were to mankind, ascended from, humanity.
Upon ascending to Eonhood, that being gains power over the paths, free to choose the allocation of imaginary energy however they wish, while suffering the restrictions of the primum mobile.
Can you explain the primum mobile?
The Eon of Destruction seeks only to destroy the universe, while the Eon of Erudition wants to find the answer for all that exists. Meanwhile, the Eon of Preservation continues to forge walls, and the Eon of Enigmata devotes itself to obscuring all that is known.
So presumably it's a force that keeps the Aeons to their roles or to their natures.
A cloud of mystery shrouds the Eons. I heard Madame Herta recruited a team to try and solve the mysteries about them.
Yes, she did. I'm not sure I'm supposed to talk about that. I think it might be a secret. About the factions.
Compared to the Eons, the factions are much easier to understand. Mortals with the same objective gather together to practice their understanding of eons and paths.
Right. Yeah, that makes sense.
Many eons are unreachable, but the factions are close to us. After Akivili trailblazed across the galaxy, people became aware of the existence of other worlds. Gradually, more people started trying to use the power of the eons to travel between worlds.
The Eons or specifically Akavili?
The Interastral Peace Corporation is a good example. They worship Klapoth, the Eon of Preservation, but somehow became the largest economic entity in the galaxy. Another example is the Genius Society. There are no shortages of eccentrics like Madame Herta who dedicate themselves to scientific research under the protection of the erudition. These factions possess the same power as us to voyage between worlds. It would be hard to travel through the galaxy without them.
Right. So, the only reason interstellar travel is possible, it sounds like, is because of the power of the Eons. I wonder what all this imaginary energy stuff is. Some sort of cosmic force. Source of things like our special skills and powers, or... We'll probably find out more about it as we go on. What are the paths?
The birth of an eon gives rise to a path. The nature of the paths remains a mystery, leaving us to draw an analogy in a way that mortals can understand. It's a philosophical concept of sorts.
So, for example, the erudition, which is the path, and naming it that is more for our benefit. Trying to understand it.
A person is considered to be on a path when their will overlaps with that path. If the person has a strong enough will, they can draw power from that path. Those who can do so are called pathstriders.
Which is what all of us are. Kind of the Star Rail equivalent of a vision holder, really.
Pathstriders possess extraordinary power,
Yeah.
but are still insignificant compared to the eons.
Of course.
Like a drop of water in a vast ocean. Sometimes eons will bestow a mortal with their power, making them an emanator of that eon. I should mention that once a path is open, it cannot be closed, even with the fall of its eon. That is how we are still able to travel across the stars, despite Akivili's passing.
See, that's fascinating too. There's got to be some higher force, I feel like, that maybe selects the eons, or I don't know. It's all so interesting, but also confusing and a lot to remember about the Trailblaze.
Trailblaze is our mission, and the source of strength that powers the Express to travel across the galaxy.
Oh. When you said the Trailblaze earlier, I figured it meant Akavili. But we are called Trailblazers as well, I suppose. About exploration.
Explore the unknown world to continue our journey ahead.
About understanding.
Understand the local culture and immerse ourselves within it.
That sounds fun. Establishing.
Establish a connection with the new world. Rejoice with it and share in its fears.
Do we have some sort of, I don't know, prime directive, you know, don't interfere or contact primitive worlds that haven't established interstellar travel yet? About connection.
Connect worlds together, carving an endless path.
And that is the Trailblaze. This collection of goals. Presumably it's, you know, what Akavili was doing. Alright, thank you very much, Himiko. That was helpful. Alright there, Pom Pom. I'm so sorry to keep you waiting.
You took long enough. But at least everyone's here now.
I know. Well, yeah, where's Don Hung? I was just about to ask.
He won't be here, so just leave him be.
I should have gone and talked to him. Damn.
Oh yeah, take these.
Oh? What's this?
A tiny bonus from the conductor to the passenger.
What?
Think of it as an investment in your future growth.
Thank you, Pom Pom. You are... I don't care what everyone says. You are the nicest. Look at that smile. Even when they're smiling, honestly, it's kind of angry. Oh, nice. Don't mind if I do. Wonder how many levels we have. We're already quite high. I'm assuming this is basically your adventure rank. Yeah, Trailblaze level. I need to get another 10 or so.
Okay, everyone, hurry up and find a place to sit down. Try not to be like Mark, always running around the Express like a headless chicken.
Oh, poor March.
Pom-Pom's going to start the final preparations for the jump.
Do we have like seatbelts or something, you know, buckle in, or do you have like inertial dampeners? voyage continues. Friends. Add friends, receive support, and challenge strong enemies. While we're in this menu, we have a add insult to injury. Deal a total of 20,000 damage to enemies inflicted with weakness break in a single battle. I love the names. All right, Pom Pom. Oh, I guess I can sit over there. Oh, can't talk to anyone anymore. Well, I guess we can talk to Himiko.
You finally got some leisure time. Don't forget to grab some sleep when you're done wandering about.
Well, I won't, don't worry. About Dan Hung. Sleep. Passenger Dan Hung sleeps in the archives. I don't know how he manages to get a good night's rest in that room, though. Neither do I. I was always worrying that he'll catch a cold. But then Pom Pom made a discovery. The heat emanating from the server unit provides plenty of warmth. Oh yeah, I guess it would. And since Dan Hung himself insists on sleeping there, Pom Pom decided to stop worrying about him so much. He also said something about being able to sleep on the rope. Pom Pom don't know what he meant by that. Seems really strange if you ask me. Sleep on the rope. I don't know if I've heard that saying either. All right. Let's take a seat. Are you ready to move on to the next planet? I guess so. What's the next stop for the Astral Express?
The
Space Whale.
The Astral Express. Eons. Did I get dragged into a science fiction movie or something?
Yeah, something like that.
This Stellaron thing. In my
Are you trying to catch the stars? I've done stuff like that before.
Interrupting my inner monologue.
It wasn't stars for me, though. It was lights.
Aww.
When I first woke up after being rescued from the ice, I could see clusters of stars in front of me.
Yeah.
I reached out for them automatically, but they turned out to be the carriage ceiling lights.
Popped right into the middle of my monologue.
The whole crew was watching me. It was pretty embarrassing.
Aw. Rescued from the ice?
Oh, I forgot to tell you.
Yeah, Mr. Yang mentioned it.
Before all this, I was stuck in a huge block of ice drifting through space.
It was like 6 imaginary ice or something like that.
Himeko and Mr.
6
Yang
space or 6 dimensional, I
and-
forget.
Who was it again? Anyway, they figured out a way to melt the ice and saved me.
Aw. How did you get frozen?
Who knows? I don't remember anything before that.
Yeah. So you're basically the space avatar then, right?
Who I am, where I'm from, my name. It's like everything was erased from my mind. March 7th was the day they found me, so it stuck.
They finally the answer to that. I've long since wondered, why is she named March 7th? I didn't really question it that much. I was like, oh, it's just being quirky, but there is an answer. Aw.
Ever since then, I've been hanging out on this train and following it to whatever destination it decides to stop at.
I really like March.
I'm hoping that one day I can find my past.
You're like the Amber of this game, aren't you?
What am I talking about this for? A way to get everyone down,
At
huh?
least in terms of your bubbliness and your likability. Oh, I'm sorry, though.
It's fine. I was the one who brought it up. Cheer up. It's not every day someone gets to ride on the Astral Express.
Yeah. And although you might not remember your past, at least you have been able to make plenty of new happy memories, right? Lots of friends?
Ah, here comes the conductor.
The Express has reached a safe distance from the space station. We'll be jumping in about 10 minutes.
10 minutes? I expected us to jump like 10 minutes ago.
Return to your seats, please. Both of you! Things could get bumpy.
Pom-Pom, does it look like we are not seated?
Thanks, Pom-Pom. But did you really have to come and remind me? I'm not a newbie, you know.
Well, it wouldn't be necessary, but Miss March 7th likes to challenge herself and falls over every time.
I really like Pom-Pom's sarcasm.
That's just called never giving up. Conductor, can I get a juice, please? Thank you.
Well, is that an option? You're taking drink orders?
We're jumping in 5 minutes. You can have something to drink when it's over.
I won't.
But I'm thirsty now.
Yeah, I'm too.
Oh, don't worry about me. I just want to see if I can stay on my feet this time.
Fair enough. Just don't hurt yourself. Alright, now I'm rooting for you.
Thanks. I feel like I'm starting to get the hang of it. The key is using your core, waist, and leg muscles.
Yeah.
It's not your stance that matters, but your ability to ride the inertia.
Yes, but your stance can help you with the initial impact.
Well, don't mind me. Find a place to sit down and buckle up.
Buckle up. There. I don't see anything to buckle with.
Jumps are like this. They may feel novel the first few times, but you'll slowly get used to them after a few more.
Sure.
As for the mechanism, well, if you're interested, I'll explain it to you in detail when we have more time.
I am kind of interested, so thank you.
For now, just sit and wait. Remember to close your eyes. It helps with the dizziness.
No, I'm not too worried about dizziness. I don't really get motion sickness like that.
Our next stop is a small planet called Eurilo 6.
Eurilo 6, okay.
It's been thousands of years since the last time the Express paid a visit. The databank shows it was a lush and beautiful place.
Huh.
But after all this time, it's possible that dramatic changes have occurred.
I mean, yeah, 1,000 years is quite a long time. I feel like I should go say hi to Dan Heng first. The door's shut tight.
Maybe Dan Heng locked it.
I guess so. Alright, he doesn't want to talk to us. Fine. Fair enough. A very comfortable sofa. Feels like you'll fall right to sleep after sitting on it. Alright, let's hold on tight and wait for the jump to finish.
Hello? Hello, hello? All passengers, please
There
return
she
to your
is.
seats. The train is about to make the jump. Hold on, everyone.
I won't fall over. I won't fall over.
5,
You won't fall over,
4,
March. I believe in you.
3, 2,
That is
1.
so cool. Man. What about March? Did you fall over?
After all those millennia, is this what Eurilo 6 has become?
All those millennia. Didn't you say 1,000 years? That's 1 millennia.
Uh-huh. So, that snowy planet is our destination this time?
You said it before was lush and green, right?
Yes. Looks like this trailblazing expedition won't be easy.
I do like snow planets, but that's fascinating. 1,000 years is a pretty short time, time scale for it to go from lush and green to frozen wasteland. I would expect that kind of change over the course of tens or hundreds of thousands of years.
Spatial readout anomaly. Star Rail stability is down to 12%.
Well, that doesn't sound good.
Schedule alteration. 7-day stopover time extended indefinitely.
Oh, well, that gives me plenty all the time I want to explore. Also, stability. What was March 7th's stability? I still want to know. Anomaly?
The complex locality of this world has been affected somehow. The Star Rail has been blocked off by something. Take an ordinary train as an example. It's like the tracks up ahead have suddenly snapped, and the way forward leads straight into a collapsing abyss.
Well, let's not go straight into said abyss, collapsing or otherwise.
The only sensible thing to do would be to brake hard, right?
Oh, yeah.
If we try to force our way ahead, there could be a hefty price to pay.
This again? Don't tell me. It's gotta be.
What, the Antimatter Legion?
The results of the preliminary analysis are here. The anomaly stems from a Stellaron, as always.
Of course. Stellaron.
Yes, just like the one that's been placed into your body.
What should we do? What exactly is a Stellaron?
Stellarons are clouded in mystery. Even Herta isn't able to fully understand them.
Well, that doesn't help me.
But there's no need to worry. This isn't the first time our route has been obstructed by a Stellaron. Even if we don't know much about them, at least we know how to neutralize their influences.
I feel like what this reminds me of is the artifact found in the Expanse series. Even kind of looked like it, actually. Not that they do the same thing or anything, but just in their mysterious nature and, anyways.
The only thing we can say for sure is that their arrival causes massive changes to civilizations and ecosystems. They also generate distortions in space, such as fragmentums.
So the presence of the Stellaron leads to those things, and people assume that they're the cause of it, which probably reasonable.
There must be
how it does it and
inextricable
why is
connection
unknown.
between the Stellaron we're dealing with here and Urilo 6 becoming a frozen planet.
Maybe. It is a bit, like I said, fast on the geological time scale for it to become a frozen planet.
Our current theory is that Stellarons are seeds of disaster, planted by a certain eon throughout the universe. We can't continue to trailblaze without removing the source of the disaster.
Right. So we're a chivalrous band of cosmic knights. Why can't the people in the world affected save themselves?
Right. You finally get what we're all about. Pretty cool, huh?
Yeah, we're pretty cool. I mean, you're the coolest of us all, though.
I'd like to entrust this trailblazing expedition to March, Dan Hung, and you.
Oh, sure.
The objective is clear. Find the Stellaron responsible for the disaster and the spatial distortions, and bring it back to the Express. We'll deal with the rest.
Well, will do. I mean, in my experience, you're not supposed to really interact with Stellarons, and I mean, Kafka and Silverwolf knew what they were doing. They knew how to handle it, but based off everything all of you guys have said, what they did is a very unknown and unusual process.
Awesome! We get to work as a team again.
Yes, we do. You're not coming?
Someone has to stay on the train or Pom Pom will get lonely.
No, fair enough.
Not to mention, Nanook threw us a glance just now. If we're targeted by the Antimatter Legion, then things could go south fast.
And Nook threw us a glance. How do you know?
So it's still not our turn.
I know you really want to go, but we should give the youngsters a chance to get out there on their own. It'll be a good opportunity for them to bond.
I really do want to bond with March and Don.
March, if you two are ready, why not go and find Dan Hung? He's probably already started collating the ecological data and survey results for Urilo 6. It's always good to know more about the destination before you start a journey.
She's got a point, March. A grand, cool adventure. The withering wintry night. All right.
Thanks to a brilliant performance, you guys saved the space station from a moment of crisis. Now, the Express is relying on you to get it moving again.
Of course.
Remember, there are 4 things we do when we arrive at a new world. Explore, understand, establish, and connect.
Right, you mentioned that before.
And I'm sure you'll get along really well with March and Dan Hung.
Oh yeah, we're already fast friends.
Ever since the destruction sowed Stellarons across the universe, many worlds have changed.
Right, and then they die and somehow, right?
Nanook, the destruction, Yaosha, the abundance, Terminus, the finality. I've seen and learned a lot in my time, but I still struggle to understand some of the Eon's actions.
Yeah. What, you making a rainbow? Why?
Each stop brings its own grand and exciting adventure.
Have you been on an adventure before, Pom Pom?
No.
Aw, well, we need to get you on an adventure then with us. That would be, that'd be great.
Pom-Pom can't leave the train right now.
Why?
Pom-Pom's so dejected all of a sudden.
Well, that's too bad. I would love to pull for you, Pom Pom. Or to warp for you, rather. If it was an option. Oh, good, he opened it up. Oh, he's not here anymore. Must have been, other person I saw in the, main cabin. Alrighty. Oh, March.
A planet covered in snow and ice.
Oh.
Will I find my answer here?
I wouldn't count on it, but this has got to be a little traumatic for you.
Whoa! Don't sneak up on me like that.
Says the girl who popped right into my thoughts.
Why are you still here? Go find Don Hung.
Isn't he right there?
Exciting adventures are waiting for us.
There's nothing to find. He's standing right next to you, March.
Are you doing okay after your first jump?
Oh yeah, it was fine. Still wonder if she successfully stood, though.
Dizziness or retching are normal reactions. You'll feel better once you get used to it.
I feel fine.
So you have high compatibility with the Express. That's good. I went through the Express's database, and it seems the environment on Eurilo 6 has undergone drastic changes in the past few centuries.
Right.
It was not a frozen planet to begin with.
That is what I think either Himiko or Yang said. Wait, Welt says it was caused by Stellaron.
He said so? Considering the spatial obstacles that the Star Rail has encountered, it's highly possible.
Right.
I've conducted a preliminary survey and found that there's one area with a relatively normal temperature on the surface of the planet. By normal, I mean a temperature that just about allows for human survival.
Oh, good. I would prefer to survive. Though I suppose we could always, prepare gear for, low temperatures for Sub-Zero.
If I had to choose a site for initial investigation on this trailblazing expedition, that would be it.
Makes sense. Himiko wants you, me, and March 7th to go together.
As I expected. Before you came, whenever March wanted to go anywhere, Himiko would make Mr. Yang and me go with her.
Oh? So Mr. Yang did get to go on these missions.
And even after you arrived, I didn't suppose I'd be the one to be liberated of that duty.
Seniority. Sucks sometimes, but...
I assume the trailblazing objective this time is to find the Stellaron on Eurilo 6 and dispel the effect it's exerting on the Star Rail. Right?
Basically.
I see. You should find March. I'll join you two once I'm ready.
I found her. You're looking right in her direction. I mean, I know I'm standing sort of in the way, but...
I see.
Did you talk to Don Hung? How'd it go?
It went well, but, you know, it's a little weird for me to be a liaison between you two when you guys are within, you know, talking distance. Full of enthusiasm.
Really? I find that hard to believe.
Yeah, I'm lying.
Relax. Don Hung and I are experienced trailblazers. We got your back.
Thank you. I'll be counting on you, Senpai.
Well, are you ready?
You bet.
When I first saw this planet, I thought, a world covered in ice. Could it have something to do with my past? Now I can't stop thinking about it.
I mean, maybe, but there are probably countless worlds covered in ice, and honestly, I very strongly doubt this one is related to your situation.
Still, the ice that trapped me was six-phased ice.
That was it, six-phased.
A very rare substance. I don't think you can find it on your average planet.
I knew it was six something. Yeah, we won't know until unless we have a look for ourselves, but I doubt this is your homeworld.
To be honest, I think I'd be kind of annoyed if I found out this was my homeworld. It looks freezing. Pretty girls aren't frost resistant.
I don't think most people are frost resistant, quite frankly.
What? Is there something on my face?
I mean, your nose and your mouth, your eyes. That's about it.
Nah, I was just imagining all the fun we're gonna have here.
Your enthusiasm is infectious, March.
I feel sorry for this world. First the Stellaron, and now you.
Oh, ouch. Let's go. Let's go.
All right, here comes the Yarilo 6 Trailblaze team.
Well, she looks happy. Stell looks a little, you know, neutral. And Don Hung looks very enthused. Not. Here we are.
Yarilo 6.
6.
We're here.
Yeah. This is, I suppose you know where the nearest civilization is, do you?
It really is one big snowball.
Yeah, we really aren't dressed for this at all. It really is one big snowball. Repeat her.
Hey, get your own metaphor. Snow as far as the eye can see. Which direction should we take?
It looks like there's only one real direction to take.
Based on the coordinates, the target should be up ahead.
You see something in March? You look surprised.
Then what are we waiting for? Let's go!
Why didn't we land at the destination?
Do you want to mention the time we smashed a hole through Taikian Stadium? Or shall I?
You what now?
Please stop bringing that up. Let's just say that landings and crowds don't mix.
Unless you enjoy trailblazing through 2 weeks of community service.
Oh, jeez. Yeah, I'll settle for parking outside of civilization.
I said drop it!
Remember, we should stay vigilant. We know very little about this world.
Yeah, and what little we do know is outdated by 1,000 years.
Calm down. Between the three of us, nothing will stand in our way.
Well, I wouldn't be so confident, March.
I mean, come on. You've got a Stellaron in your body. I have my special 6-phased ice powers. And Dunhun, he's got that mysterious past thing going for him.
That is the most powerful tool in anybody's, arsenal. Mysterious past grants you major buffs.
So if people start creating trouble for us, they're gonna regret it.
Yeah, they're gonna regret it. Again.
So how long does copycatitis last?
Oh, I don't know. How long does copycatitis last?
Let's go. Braving the unknown? That's the real spirit of trailblazing.
All right. This seems like a perfect spot to stop for now. Travel between different worlds and areas. Yeah, so we will be able to come back. But, until next time.